Hey guys, it's Miss McCraw. Hope you're having a great day today. So today in science class, we kind of had a very easy day today. Also, this video will include the stuff for Thursday as well, which is talking about digital citizenship. Yes, it's a lot of big jargon. So here we go. So the first thing we're going to look at for today is McCraw's survey. This is a getting to know you, so I can get some information that's more personal, and only my eyes will be seeing this. So when you click on the survey, when you click on the survey, it's embedded in here. You're going to put your first and last name, what class period you have me, your primary contact number. Yes, I know there's information in PowerSchool. However, we all know that doesn't get updated maybe on a daily. So put the area code, the number, and then tell me whose number it is. Maybe it's your home number. And then if you don't mind putting your mom and dad's first and last name in here so I can pronounce their name correctly or try to. I did not make the second contact number mandatory, but you can put another one in here, or you could put one for mom and one for dad. Next question is, how do you feel about science? Now, I know sometimes don't judge it on a past teacher, but how do you overall feel about the science content? If you're not sure about it or you have trouble studying for science, you would put a 1. No, hating science is not an option, so there's not a 0 on the scale. The number 5 is science rocks. It's maybe one of your favorite subjects, it comes easy to you, or it works. The next thing that you'll be doing is, what is your birthday? Yes, I like to know when your birthday is. I've even had some students already tell me their birthday is tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. If we were going to school, how would you normally come to school? Would you ride it in a car, walk, maybe take a skateboard even, ride your bike, or take the bus? I took the bus growing up, so I totally understand. Do you have access to internet at your household? That would be even if you got a hotspot from school, you still have internet at your household. The way you would say no to this is if you have to go outside your home for internet, such as a grandparent's house or a friend's house. Do you have a quiet place to do your homework? Now, I know right now we don't have homework, but just think of this as schoolwork. Do you have a place for yourself so that you can focus? Describe what a typical afternoon looks like after school. I know a lot of you are helping out at home, you're working with siblings, maybe even getting them through some course material outside of school. And I totally understand that. But please just kind of let me know what's going on. At your age, I was helping taking care of my grandparents. So I understand sometimes your time is occupied. Next question is, who do you live with? You can select, I believe, more than one of these options. If you don't see a family member's name, you can select other and then list that person's name and their relationship to you. I have had some kids stay at a friend's house. Maybe their parents were going through a divorce and they needed that option for them. Okay, so whoever you put for your first primary contact, hopefully they have an email. I need at least one email address I can get in contact. If your family does not have an email address or a phone number, you can write no email address and actually type in no phone number. What language do you speak with your family? Is it English mainly in your household? Spanish? What about other? Well, in the past, I've had kids, they speak French in their household, so I had to find a different translator. If you had older siblings that went through our school, I would like to know their names and maybe what grade they're in now. I probably taught a lot of your brothers and sisters. What is something you're really good at? Is your next question. I know I got my gamers out there. Also, my sports fanatics. I have a lot of basketball players usually every year. Also, if you love to draw, do art, I'm always the type that doodles all over my paper. Do you play sports? Yes or no? If you do, I would like to know what. Maybe I can go to your sporting events when that starts up after this COVID season. Do you play any musical instruments? Well, I play piano, so I would like to know if you do. Not necessarily you have to, but it's kind of cool. What is the best book or books you have ever read? Well, when I was your age, Harry Potter just came out. Yes, I was always that eager reader for Harry Potter, or even Twilight. But I also love Victorian novels, even such as Mary Shelley with Frankenstein, or Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. That's one of my favorites. If you're not an avid reader, you can put I don't have a favorite book as your answer. But hopefully this year you'll at least find something interesting to or intrigue you, or maybe think outside the box to reach out for resources. What is your favorite thing to do when you're not in school? Well, it could be maybe go fishing. Maybe it's to travel to the beach. Maybe it's to go to the movies on a Friday night, etc. Next question is, what are 3 most important things I should know about you? And again, remember, this survey is between me and you. I'm trying to personally get to know you, even though it's through a computer. I'm here for you and I'm here to support you. 2 emotional kind of social learning questions is, when I get mad, I da 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 da. Well, when I get mad, I usually just shut down and I don't really want to talk to anybody. I need some alone time to myself to kind of process of what happened. Other people, they react, they shout, they scream. Kind of let me know your feelings on what happens. The same thing goes when you're happy. Well, I'm smiling. Usually I like to crack jokes a lot. That's just my personality because I think jokes make the world go round. The best teachers for me are teachers that, now here in the past, I've had a lot of kids write down their favorite teachers. I know I can't be your favorite teacher all at once. But no, this is for me to know how I can be the best teacher for you. I care about each and every one of you. And I know I'm not in your household physically, but I'm here to support you in every shape and way. I love each and every one of you, and I know that's hard for kind of to relate to, but I do, and I care about my job, and I care about being your teacher. So if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here for you. And then the last thing is, anything else you would like to tell me so that we can have a great year, because you guys are going to have a successful year even if you're at home. So that's the first major thing that we did today. We just went through the survey, then the main activity. So that was kind of like a warm up. So I'm going to get out of that really quick. So the next thing that we did for today, we went to our modules, and we're going to talk about that digital citizenship. It's even hard for me to say. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have trouble talking. I'm not a language arts person. It has multiple modules, such as what I call mini, like sub kind of categories. So when you're looking at this, it includes 4 little mini lessons on digital footprint, online behavior, intellectual property, and digital privacy. And if you notice over here on the right, even though you're in teacher view, I'm going to go to student view here in a second so that you can see the difference. You should see a little note. You can't just randomly click in these modules because there's this word prerequisites. You have to do them in order. So today I went through the introduction with all my classes and we watched the video clips together. Then I let them work independently on these mini modules. I suggested they try to do 2 today and 2 tomorrow. I will not be talking a lot tomorrow unless kids have questions. They have the whole entire class period to work on this whole entire long section. Once they've done everything, they will get a congratulations message saying that they have completed the whole entire module activities. So for each one, you're going to have about, I'm going to go, sorry, I know I'm scrolling a lot. I apologize. Here, they're going to have about 2 pages of mainly notes. It could be a PowerPoint. It could be a video clip to watch. The next thing that they will have is usually an activity of some sort. It could be a reflection. It could be a submission. But this is where they'll do a short reflection. They can record their media or they can just type a response. And I will show you the student view so you know how to submit it. Then I believe at the end of every module, you'll see this little rocket kind of icon. And the wrap-ups, those are kind of like little ticket out the door quizzes. Now, when I say quiz, everybody freaks out. Please do not freak out. These are very short. Some are less than 5 questions. I believe all of them are less than 5 questions. So before I let you guys go, and this is what we did today, and we're finishing it up hopefully tomorrow. And if at all possible, if we have to go into Monday, we will. But I don't think you'll have to take that long. I'm going to go back to my home screen and I'm going to go into student view so that you can see this. And then I'm going to summarize at the end. So now I'm back on my home page. You just click home. Now, again, I've been in teacher view this whole time. I'm going to show you what it looks like in your view. All right, y'all. So you're going to click on modules. You're going to scroll down to where it has today's date. And again, here's the survey. Also has today's date beside it as well, so you know that's what we did today. And we're just going to click on the first thing so that you guys can see it. All right. All right, it says welcome to digital citizenship. This is a module I got from Commons from our district for secondary school, which is middle school and high school based. And what does this entail is basically how a student is empowering their voice and ensuring that their learning environment online is going to be successful. Students need to be able to recognize the rights and responsibilities and opportunities of living, learning, and working in an interconnected digital world, and they act and model in ways that are safe, legal, and ethical. Basically, how you act accordingly online and what you should and should not do. So, based on that standard, which is your technology standards for the school system, you have 4 mini parts, which are your digital footprint, which is basically meaning that everything you do online has a timestamp, your online behavior, how you act online, being respectful and kind, your intellectual property, and then digital privacy. So those are the 4 little mini sessions that you will be occurring with. So then you click on the next button. Now you're on the part 2 of the introduction, which is the very, very next page underneath it. This goes into the learning targets of this whole entire module, including the 4 mini modules or mini lessons, whichever way you would like to say it. I can learn what a good digital citizen is and does, and why it's important to develop habits to be that. Here's a quick video clip. There's no words in it, it's just all sound, but you can read the text on the screen. To complete this course, you must work through the contents of the modules in order. That's why we have prerequisites. Excuse me. We're trying to go through in order so that kids can get an understanding along the way versus just clicking through and doing whatever they like to do. So when you click on next, you move into the first mini module, which is on digital footprint. Now you're going to be doing this for each of the mini lessons. Remember, there is 4. So the first one, I'm just going to kind of show you as a student what you will see, but then you're going to have to submit the work. So the first one, there's a quick little video for you to watch on what it looks like in a classroom. Basically, how can you cultivate and manage your digital identity and reputation and being aware of the performance of your actions in the digital world. Like I said, everything has a timestamp and things can be tracked. So there's a video clip for you to watch. You're going to hit next. Okay, the next slide will talk about it's a PowerPoint talking about, it's only 7 slides, more information about digital footprint. You'll have to authorize, I'm in student view, And all you'll have to do when it comes to this, if it doesn't pop up, you're going to have to authorize by logging in again. But again, it's a quick PowerPoint. You're going to hit next. So remember, you usually have about 2 pages of notes for each little mini topic. So here's the assignment portion for this little mini lesson. My digital footprint. So here's the directions first. It says, what kinds of information would you want to find about yourself online in 10 years? Ooh, that's scary. Look at the footprint below and think about what types of search results, articles, posts, videos, images, etc., even your TikTok videos and stuff like that, y'all, that you would want to see. So there's 2 options you can do. You can either type a response in, or you can even upload and record media through your laptop or through Flipgrid using your phone. So how do you do this? When ready, click Submit Assignment to respond. A lot of things, guys, you just have to read the directions. So when I click on Submit Assignment, below the footprint, this little text entry box comes up. So you can type in your response. Try to have at least 3 sentences. Please make sure you capitalize and put your periods in there. I know we're so used to text speaking, but we need to kind of work on that. Now, if you decide to upload a video, you click the second tab over where it says Media, and then all you have to do is hit that button, and it will record you like me right now. Or if you like to upload, I believe there is a link there as well for you to upload a Flipgrid. I've already received a couple today. Then when you are done, you'll hit the Submit Assignment button. Then you can proceed to the next slide. Now, if you noticed, it didn't take me directly to the next module because I didn't do the prerequisites. I didn't do the next activity. So I'm going to leave student view to show you kind of what the quiz will look like. All right, y'all. So now, this is where we just were. We went through kind of what the notes look like. We looked at the assignment and how to submit it. Now, the next thing, once you submit it, you'll be able to access this quiz, which they call wrap-ups. Okay, so once you do your quiz, this one's only 3 questions. You have a matching, maybe a checklist you got to click on, and a true and false question. When you are done, you will submit, and then you will hit return. Return takes you back. The return feature will take you back to your home or the modules page, whichever place you were at. So it will take you back to modules. So just to recap real quick, for each one of these, you will have about 2 pages of notes. You can write this stuff down, but it's always available to you on my page. You'll have some little activity to do. It will probably be a reflection. It could be draw a picture of some sort, but follow the directions on the screen. Look for those submit buttons. Then you'll have your wrap-up activity. And then once you have done all of that, you'll be able to move on to the next mini module. Now remember, there are 4 mini modules. When you're done with all 4, you will get the congratulations message that you have completed all the stuff for being a good digital citizen. So again, I made a recap. I'm going to pull it up right now. All right. So you will see that to be a digital citizen modules, you have to go in order. I just kind of did the introduction with you. For the digital footprint, I just kind of showed you this one together, but you remember you also have the other three. You have assignment and a mini wrap-up quiz for each. So you click on the submit assignment button, which is blue. That's why I made this blue. You'll scroll down, type your response, or upload your media. Then you'll click the blue submit button, which will be below the response. Then you can click on the next button. Once you click on the next button after your submission, you'll be given the wrap-up, which is a mini quiz. Click the blue submit button when you are done, and I think it will even ask you for a confirmation, which is okay to submit, and then you're going to click return at the top when you are done to go on to the next mini module, which will be in this case online behavior. You're going to do exactly all these steps for online behavior, intellectual property, digital privacy. Then you'll get your congratulations at the end. Now, I know I've talked a lot, but we're doing this today and tomorrow. And if you don't finish something today, feel free to send me stuff via Remind. Please make sure when I send out the YouTube link, you can subscribe. This is my YouTube channel for you. I upload videos every day so that you guys have access. And that's where, if you notice, I already have 3 going on. So again, guys, you can do this. I know you're submitting more work online, but you got this. Hope y'all have a great day.